our first piece of news, which I'm super excited about, and that is the recent Persona 5 news. Commence music.
Was that the countdown? Was that what the countdown was really was?
Yeah, the countdown. The countdown was
Japanese release date.
It was leading up to the new trailer and the. Oh. But there's been more news.
Oh.
All right, so let's just talk about the trailer first. You just recently watched it.
Yeah, I saw it.
I watched it and it got me really excited. There are some things in the trailer that I noticed, and then I was watching like other people's analysis, and there's some very cool things that you find out from this trailer, because pretty much every trailer of Persona 5 before this one, it doesn't really show you much. It's just like a lot of speculation, but this seems to show you a lot. There's still speculation, don't get me wrong, because the last thing I want is for us to figure out everything before the game comes out. So I love that they're not giving you much, but they're giving you enough to work with and get you enough to get excited about it.
Yeah, because that would be like, you're playing the game, it's like, we figured that out.
I saw that in the trailer.
We figured that out. Oh, we figured that out.
Yeah.
We figured the ending out.
I love how there's still speculation going on. But, so let's get to it. The first thing I noticed was that the attacks are mapped to the face buttons, the different face buttons, which is fucking cool. Like before, it was like a Pokemon game or like a Final Fantasy game where when you picked your attack, it'd be like attack, persona, and then you pick the magic attack, or like or like item. But this one is like circle will be like I don't remember which ones they are. I'll put a picture up. Circle is like persona, triangle is like attack, square is like gun. X is item.
No experience with this game series,
I do.
So I will not.
So that's super cool.
Okay.
They show a new female boxer character who we saw in the trailer, who was the one who they're talking about in the translated version. They're talking about the student council president, and she like freaks out and rips her mask off, and she becomes like the person with the spiky knuckles. Every Persona game has a boxer character, and we've found out which one this is. And I don't think they give her name. She's just a student council president. She has the boxing gloves, and her persona is like some weird motorcycle thing. Okay. I don't know, but it looks fucking cool.
Does every persona have like a theme around it?
Yes.
Okay.
It does.
Like it's a caricature almost?
Yeah, like for example, the main character's persona is based off Lupin, the famous thief.
Anime.
Yeah.
The anime character?
Yeah. And the guy with the blonde hair, Ryuji, I think his name is. His persona is, Morgana, the cat. The cat.
Okay.
Her persona, or his persona, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, I don't think that's clear. His persona is Zoro,
that's pretty cool. Did you know, fun fact before you move on, that Lupin the Third, one of the movies that they did, is one of the few movies that, what's his name? Studio Ghibli guy? Yeah. It's one of the few movies he's directed. Miyazaki outside of Studio Ghibli.
Ooh.
Yeah, when you look up a list of his movies, Lupin Third's on there, and it's like, that's not Studio
That's
Ghibli.
Cool. Fun fact for y'all, you Miyazaki fans. Hideo Miyazaki. There's another female character shown which has a name. Her name is she's the one with the red hair and the glasses.
Yeah, she's the hacker.
She was a hacker, the elite hacker.
She looked like she got nude at one point.
Yeah,
everyone was like, ooh.
Yeah, dude, but we're getting to that.
Oh my God. Nudity.
Her name is Sakura Futaba.
Like the Naruto character.
Yeah, and her job is the navigator. And since you don't know, in Persona you have what's called the navigator in your team, who is the person who, like, as you're walking through the dungeons, it's like, I sense something coming to you. Or like if you're in battle, she'll get like an attack or like a move where it's like, critical situation, I'll heal you guys, or you'll be like, all right, analyze this person, and she'll tell you the enemy's
so she's
weakness.
Like the support class.
Yeah, she's literally the support, because I have in here in parentheses in my notes, support healer. To give you an idea of what she is. And then there's another female character shown, and this was again
fucking feminist.
I know, again, but here's the thing: if you're all pissed off,
I'm totally
dude. If you're all pissed off about Final Fantasy 15 having an all male cast so far, besides a few females, this is your game.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of girls in here. Just like every Persona game has a lot of girls, though. Again, little info, and she is referred to as Pretty Thief, or Beautiful Thief, I'm pretty sure it was in the translated version.
Okay.
That some saint translated, because the original version didn't have any subtitles. So, and she is the one with the hat, and she has the fencing, the rapier sword, I think it's called. And then she did that thing where she's like, "What's that?" And she did her thing, and then she sat down on the table, and it said
Beautiful Thief.
Beautiful Thief, I think. Yeah. So it was that girl.
Look how pretty this thief is.
And then another thing. Fan service of Sakura in a bikini. That's way too small.
Bikini. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
She wasn't naked. They're high schoolers. They can't be naked.
I must have looked away at that exact moment, but it looked like it was panning up, and it just showed her face. And everyone
she's wearing a bikini, and she pulls the butt out, and it smacks back.
It's Japan. I think they have different laws. I think their laws.
I don't think they show nudity though. Not with the underage.
I think
they show like panties and bras, but not.
Maybe I don't know. I think nudity. I think their culture is like from the little I've dived into it, because there was this whole conversation about that. I think we talked about it in the podcast. The Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
Thing. Yeah. Like they're okay with it as long as it's fictional characters almost. You know what I mean? Like they're not too. It's not as weird for them. I might be wrong, but that's the impression.
I don't want to make a
political statement. Fuck you.
I don't want to make any rash accusations. But yeah, fan service. She pokes it out, and then she yells at Ryuji, the blonde dude, for getting all excited.
Fan service if the character is new, though. I always interpreted fan service as like something that the creators.
It's just like, oh my god, look at this like eccentric. I
guess so.
Like super.
They're anticipating.
Cute.
They're anticipating people want to see her naked, so that they'll make her. They'll put her.
And they're showing in the trailer for all the people who want to do weird hentai art. So there you go. Yeah. There you go, man.
That's their core demographic. Weird hentai artists on DeviantArt.
Before I get to this last bullet point, I want to, like I said, us watching the trailer just now, that was my first time seeing the translated version. So I didn't know what they were saying in the beginning of the trailer when the main character was like being pretty much interrogated, and he's like all bruised up and stuff like that. But it appears as though he's being interrogated because, and like I said, in all Persona games, you go to like a different world, which is like where you fight all these monsters that like you use your persona on.
Okay.
And in this one, it seems that other people besides the persona users know about it, which is, to my knowledge, I've only played Persona 3, 4, and I haven't played 1 and 2. I don't know if it's the same thing.
So it's like a conspiracy going on.
Yeah, but they might know about it, and that's why they're talking to Potter-kun, our main character, being like, how did you find out about this other world?
Do you have to add the kun to his name?
Yeah, because he's Japanese. And if you don't tell us, you will die. We can't promise your life. And he just gives like this maniacal smile, like, I fucking dare you. I'm the main character. I can't fucking die.
What if he died first thing? Right? Like they killed him off first thing.
But what about all the gameplay you see in the...
That's all fake. Or it's flashbacks.
Oh, okay. It's when your life flashes before your eyes.
The whole
that's
game
what's going on. It's the flash before his eyes.
The whole game is all the people standing around his gravestone and his funeral, flashing back to the adventures they had.
Remember when this happened?
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea for a game.
And there's like a voiceover,
and
cool. Like it's just constant crying over top of the gameplay.
Yeah, that'd be cool though. That'd be unique. But the reason why I brought that up is because at the end of the trailer, one of the people I watched did an analysis video. His name's Johnny Awesome. Good guy. He does very interesting videos. He does a lot of Let's Plays, but when he does Persona analysis, is very spot on, I think. He made a note that it seems like this might be at the end of the game. But the cutscene we saw of them like looking up, and you see the city, and then it like zooms out.
Yeah.
It looks like the Phantom world might be colliding with the real world, which is maybe why people know about it. Maybe they're bleeding into each other, and people are like, "What's this? It's from a different world." And then they know that the Thieves Guild like know about it, and like, "Oh, we need to find this out."
Yeah.
So I think that'd be fucking cool, because that's like a new take. I think that it's like, we know about this world, and we know you know about it. How do you know about it? If you don't tell us, you're gonna be in fucking big trouble, mister. You're gonna be in trouble. So, but that'd be so cool if it like things collided, because one thing that this reminds me of is the new DMC game, Devil May Cry by Ninja Theory. The end of that game is I forget what it is. Limbo, that's what it's called. Limbo collides with the real world, but you only see the effects in like images and in the credits, and it's like when that happened, when I beat the game, I was like, I kind of wish you saw what it was like playing through that.
Right.
So we might see what it's like playing through that, and that makes me really pumped, because that's fucking cool. That's a cool idea. That's so cool.
Yeah. So cool.
So cool. more news. The 20th anniversary themed collector's edition has been announced for Japan. We don't know if it's for America yet. They haven't said anything about it. But it comes with an art book, which is cool because Persona has amazing art.
Yeah.
Comes with a soundtrack, which is awesome. The Persona soundtracks are so good. So good.
Yeah, it was a cool unique soundtrack.
It's very, and not even Persona 5, like all the Persona games, like especially 3 and 4, they're fucking awesome. Comes with, and the soundtrack comes with songs from previous Persona games. Comes with series-inspired DLC outfits, including outfits from Persona 3 and Persona 4. So I'm assuming you get the Persona 3 jacket from school and the Persona 4 jacket, like me, which is fucking awesome. And also, the Japanese box art has been shown too, and it looks very cool.
Yeah.
It looks very nice and slick. I'll be posting pictures of all this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fucking awesome. And next bullet point is the anime that was previously announced. Like, this is news to me. I didn't know they're making a Persona 5 anime, which is fucking awesome because they made a Persona 4 anime and it's awesome. So I'm excited for this. Coming out September in Japan. Everything I'm saying right now is coming out in Japan.
But the game's coming out.
Yeah, we don't know Western releases.
The game's coming out in September in Japan as well, right?
Yeah. But before we get to the release date, I wanted to say that as like the final hurrah.
Okay.
The next bullet point is that Persona, which I'm gonna blend this into the release date. The next announcement isn't gonna be like a Tokyo, Japan announcement. The next showcasing is gonna be at E3, a North American thing.
Whoa.
So this release date of drumroll
I think anyone
of
probably knows
September 15th, 2016.
15th? Yeah.
Yep, 15 days before Final Fantasy 15 comes out.
If it comes
my heart,
simultaneous release, then you're fucked.
I am fucked. But yeah, so that makes me think, because here's my next bullet point. Atlus is still saying that the Western release is for 2016.
Right.
So it makes me think
December 31st.
either December 31st or maybe worldwide release. Maybe.
Wouldn't they announce that with the Japanese release?
Maybe that, dude, Atlus is all about surprises. They had a countdown for a new trailer with the release date. It's all about surprises. So I'm hoping that the next surprise is going to be they're going to show the trailer again. They're going to show, or maybe a new trailer with like new stuff, and they're going to show.
Well, it's the same trailer, but translated
Well, no, translated English. They're going to show the Japanese release date. It's going to say Japanese September 15th. 2016, and it's just say North America, September 15th, 2016. It's gonna be the coolest thing. It's gonna be fucking awesome. I hope that's the thing, because I'm super excited for this. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped.
Pretty cool. I think it'll be a little underwhelming, like, and the American release date is the same day. It's like,
I think that'd be awesome, because everybody, I shared our last video with, the Persona 5 community at this Persona 5 subreddit, and they're all very cool and nice, and they all talked, and we all like had a big discussion, and they're all talking about how, oh yeah, the countdown's gonna be like for the release date, and everyone's like getting excited, but then you have to remember it's gonna be for the Japanese release date.
Yeah.
So everyone who's excited for this game is like, we don't know when it's coming out in America. It's probably gonna be like months after the Japanese release date. So if they announce a simultaneous release for it to be the same as the Japanese release date, that'd be like explosive diarrhea in my pants, dude. I'd be so excited.
I guess. But see, they haven't released the trailer like officially translated English, so that makes me think that
at E3 they're gonna show the translated version with the North America release date.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so cool because when they announced the first trailer, when there's like hardly any gameplay, only little snippets, but it's pretty much like a music video with that awesome song and the awesome stylistic dance moves and it's syncing up with the gameplay, which was so cool to me. Months later, they announced like they released a translated version. So I'm thinking that at E3, translated trailer, maybe with new, it might be the same thing, but with new snippets, like new clips that weren't in the Japanese version, and then at the end, it's gonna show the Japanese release date, and everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, we already fucking know, and this be like North America release date, same day, and everyone's gonna be like, yay, finally! It's gonna be so exciting.
Japanese will appear and it'll say worldwide or something.
Yeah, it'd be so cool because Atlus is good at getting people pumped up and giving you little information to get excited about.
Since they take forever to release games.
And they're good at teasing you. Atlus is great. So yeah, that's all we can really talk about Persona 5, unless you want to
I
have any input.
I know nothing about.
Yeah, I know you don't know
all.
about the series at all, but I'm really happy that you you listen to my excitement because I am so excited.
It looks cool. I would definitely at least try it. I hope they have like a demo of some sort, or I'll play it on your.
See, another thing that makes me so excited.
You could share the game with me.
I could, yeah, with the PlayStation Share feature.
Yeah. Can you only do it with digital games, or can you share physical?
You can share physical games.
Okay. Yeah. I just download the game and play.
Yeah, with the Share Play.
That's cool.
PS4 is cool.
Yeah,
but yeah, another thing that makes me so excited about this is the dungeon seems so like we've already seen this, but I haven't really talked about it. The dungeon seems so like unique in terms of like what you do, because in the old Persona games it was like you walk around the dungeon, random encounter, you fight, you kill it, you walk through these corridors, there's an item in the chest, and then you go up the steps, you got to the next floor. But in this one, it's like people are sliding down these like sand dunes. People like you see the main character go through this like launcher that sends them flying across the thing. It seems so like
it looks
vertical. Like, there's like platforming involved.
That was
and one of the things you see in the trailer is in Persona, what you can do is called a sneak attack, which in the Persona games, you see like a blob, which is the shadow like kind of walking around, and if you sneak up behind it, you get a sneak attack, which means you get the first attack and it does critical damage.
Now, is it turn-based?
Yes, all the games are turn-based. But in Persona 5, what it looks like, since it's all like dynamic, and PS4, it's also coming out on the PS3.
Yeah, but like the last game that'll come out on the PS3.
Yeah, right. But what you can do is you sneak up on the guy and you do this cool flip and you tear off his mask. I don't know if that's an insta-kill, but I'm
starts crying and runs away.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's like the sneak attack version where you tear his mask off, you enter the battle, and it's like, first attack, and you stab him or whatever. But it's like all these cool things you do that you never did in the old Persona games. It's like, it's so neat.
When did Persona 4 come out?
2008.
Jesus Christ.
And then they re-released it.
Almost 10 years.
They re-released Persona 4 Golden on the PS Vita.
Yeah.
Recently, I think it was 2013 or 2014. I'm probably wrong, and I don't want to look it up.
I don't care.
But I'll post like an annotation of the correct thing if I'm wrong.
That's I think that's. I don't think that counts.
What?
That doesn't count as a game.
Well, it's re-released, but it adds like more content.
Did they do it?
There was a new character. Yeah. Atlas did it, I think. There was a new character. It was like a whole new like ending to the game, I think. They added a bunch of new shit. But still, the original Persona 4 came out in 2008, and it's now 2016.
That's almost 10 years.
Just as long as Final Fantasy 15!
Yeah.
So, the summer for JRPGs, or the end of the summer, is going to be fucking, literally, I'm going to have to get new underwear, because I'm going to be so excited. I'm going to be playing Persona 5, if my prediction's true, worldwide release date, and we'll be playing it, and then 15 days later, I'm going to be like, Final Fantasy's out now, so I'm going to have to get a separate TV, and play them both at the same time, because Persona 5 is turn-based, so I could, like, walk around, and once I enter a battle, like, alright, while the transition's going on, Final Fantasy, and then
in between turns,
and then pause that, do my turn, go back. It's gonna be a clusterfuck of JRPGs in my fucking room, dude. I'm so excited. But if you are as excited as I am, and you're wearing a Persona jacket, and you and you're freaking out about the game like me, share your thoughts, because I fucking love talking about this stuff. If Chucky will tell you, if I'm excited about something, I get really passionate about it, and I don't shut the fuck up. So,
pretty much.
I'm fucking pumped, dude. I think I should stop talking about Persona 5 because it's been a 20-minute long conversation.
That's fine.
But
more like news, Garl. But the one thing that did stand out to me is it looked like. When you said that they went through portals at one point, like it got launched through a portal, and then it went through another portal back to like the area. It looked like he almost went to like another different dimension. Yeah, right. There, that was pretty cool, dude. That was a neat part.
If there's one thing you're going to learn about Persona once you play this game, is that it's very stylistic. Yeah. If you couldn't tell from the first trailer, it just like emits like cool. These games are cool. Like the characters, like this is the school uniform from Persona 4, and it's just like cool. And the Persona 5 school uniform is like they have these cool looking jackets, and they have like plaid red, black, and white pants. Yeah, it's just like emits style and cool. That's the only word I can describe it. It's like really cool. It's just cool. It's like
they should just put that on the trailer. Like
this game is cool. Yeah. If you don't know Persona, it's cool. Persona 5, the coolest game.
Worldwide release date. Something that's cool.
It's cool. If you don't know cool, Persona 5 worldwide release date, September 15th, 2016. Mark my words. I think that's going to be it. because
Well, you heard
what
it
else would they
first.
do? You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, he's the only person who.
I am the only person in existence that has said that so far.
Yeah.
I swear.
So when they announced it, they'll say 83. Steve was right.
Yeah. Hashtag Steve was right.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's it for Persona 5. Leave your thoughts because it's gonna be fucking cool.